is in the middle of a violent crime wave. NYPD is going through a mass exodus of officers leaving the force just as the city is in the middle of a violent crime wave.
All right, and that includes dozens of detectives. Last month alone, Teresa Priolo has more on why they're saying enough's enough. Teresa.
Steve Lord, looking at the numbers, almost as many cops have resigned in the first half of 2022 than in all of 2020. This mass exodus, the result of an aging police force, but also the result of certain laws like bail reform, mixed with what some officers perceive to be an anti-police climate.
The search is on for the next generation of New York's finest, now that veteran cops are resigning or retiring en masse. 100 detectives retired in June alone. Another 75 are expected to turn in their badges in July. Paul DiGiacomo is president of the Detectives Endowment Association.
It's very disturbing. When you're losing this amount of detectives, it's going to be a drastic effect on public safety.
Not just detectives. Detectives Endowment Association.
It's very disturbing. When you're losing this amount of detectives, it's going to be a drastic effect on public safety.
Not just detectives. It's NYPD members of every rank. In 2020, 553 cops resigned, 2,599 retired. In 2021, 1,053 resigned, 1,654 retired. And for the first half of 2022, 497 have resigned already, 594 have retired. Michael Alcazar is a retired NYPD detective who spent 39 years on the job.
My friends are showing up to jobs, responding to a job to handle an assignment, and they're getting flack from the community. The community, what they feel like the community doesn't appreciate them, doesn't want them there, and they can't do their job.
There can be no denying a marked shift in sentiment toward uniformed officers throughout the pandemic. But then there's bail reform and a change in the way the DAs are handling cases. Detective Alcazar points out the officers up for retirement are also a part of a very large class.
When older guys are like my age, staying to like 30, and then they're throwing them back on patrol, it's probably not good for your health for most guys. We can't handle patrol. We're old men in our 50s. We can't go back on patrol. So age absolutely comes into the formula.
The problem is not only are officers retiring, new prospects aren't signing up in equal numbers.
I have students that are aspiring to be police officers. They were supposed to go in this last April class. They turned it down.
In response to this mass exodus, Mayor Adams says he's not worried about the change. He says it is a great opportunity to diversify the department.
Shalom Yasharala, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in sincerity and in truth, with this great gospel coming out of our Bible, man, coming out of our Bible, the scriptures. And call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, Barakatah. Because what we seen the fall of our enemies, man. We seen the downfall of our enemies, man. Their kingdom is coming to an end. Because what was one of their main strongholds in the society, man? That police. The police, right? The police don't want to be police no more, man. That serve and protect feeling has disappeared, right? These cops, they understand that, fuck, man, you go out, your life in danger. Your life in danger. You see, the Lord done turned things. You go back 20, 30 years ago, everybody, motherfuckers wanted to be a cop, even criminals wanted to be cops, right? You had Training Day and all these different movies, but what you got now, man? Shit, the Lord flipping the script. Lord changing that spirit. Yeah, the Lord changing that spirit, man. Cops are no longer safe, right? Cops are no longer appreciated in this society. Man, these dudes came from slave catchers, man. These was ex-slave catchers. That's where that job came from. And so now in 2023, the Lord done put a spirit totally against the police, to the point where police come to pick up a dead body, the police are being attacked. That's what you got going on right now, man. The Lord done turned it up on the one time who used to be in authority, man, because the Lord set up these people to be in authority. Let's read about that. I'm going to read the book of Romans 13, verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. Who did the Lord give the earth over to Esau's hand? And in Esau's society, he got something called a police force. He got a military, right? He got his FBI. He got his CIA, man. He got his watchers, right? His watchers to make sure that his laws are being followed. Enforcers. That's what he had, right? Whosoever therefore resisteth power resisteth the ordinance of the Most High, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Now, right now, you got people resisting the power that the Lord set up, and they ain't even being judged. They ain't even being judged. Matter of fact, the people who's supposed to judge them are letting them out of jail. What is that telling you, man? The Lord is taking away this man's power. The Lord is destroying this man's kingdom. The Lord is removing his authority from him, and he's no longer as important as he used to be. Nobody's afraid of him like they used to be, man. To the point now they're afraid of the people, right? Because what neighborhoods are they talking about, man? They talking about them black and Hispanic neighborhoods that they go patrol, that they go to tax, that they go to put them unrighteous decrees on, right? Tickets for this, ticket for that. Niggas getting locked up for bullshit. It got to the point where, man, the Lord turned the people against the police. I'm going to read, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. And, man, right now we seen a lot of people get away with crimes. Getting away with crimes, right? People going to jail, being let out. So what's that telling you? The Lord is taking the power away from these Edomites. From these Edomites. Yeah, from these Edomites. And these articles keep popping up. Different states where police is not even responding. Seattle police stopped investigating new adult sexual assaults this year. Memo shows. They don't give a fuck a bitch pussy get taken, right? They don't give a fuck a little child get molested. That, man, that's a thing of the past. Even at one time, they were looking for drugs. Then after 9/11, they were looking for terrorists, right? And then after 9/11, it was homeborn terrorists. Right now, what's the main people they're looking at? They're looking at you Americans as the problem. You Americans as the problem. And the image, it's like different faces. Or you just had a Mexican shoot up a place. You just had a white boy shoot up a place. You just had a black dude shoot up a motherfucking train station. So it's like, it's not about the race. It's about the people. It's these Egyptians, these Babylonians, man. They got a demon spirit on them. And the Lord's about to fucking tear them apart. Tear them apart. The Lord's going to use them to destroy themselves. Here in Babylon the Great, Seattle police stopped investigating new adult sexual assault this year. Memo shows. Yeah, the police they ain't investigating what they used to. Look at California. You damn near got a murder motherfucker to stay in prison. And even still, you got niggas who done shot up places, they got released on the streets. Right? It's showing you a system that's being broken down, right? The Bible said Egypt shall err in every work. Let's get that. Isaiah 19, verse 14, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof. So you got to realize this whole foundation, the whole system is about to be out of order. Out of order, right? That's why you got police. Matter of fact, what's another problem right now? Nobody want to work in Egypt. It ain't just the police department. I just watched a video, motherfuckers quitting Amazon. That was the main spot. Get you a job at Amazon. Get you a job at Walmart. Get you a job here. Get you a job there. Well, guess what? Ain't finna be no jobs anywhere. Them doors finna be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. That's what's about to be happening, right? They thought they were in good case, man. When the grocery stores were filled with groceries, pretty soon it's gonna be empty. Empty. Isaiah 19 and 14. The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Yeah. You got a drunk motherfucker staggering in his vomit, right? All fucked up. Highly intoxicated. Look at Jimi Hendrix. Didn't he drown in his own vomit, they said? He drowned in his own vomit. That's America, drowning in their own vomit. Their filth, right? Their polluted ways. And it's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. You got to realize the government can't afford to give you public aid, food stamps, Section 8, free money forever, right? It's going to come to a time where their pockets finna run dry. And that's when implementation of the MOTB, right? The New World Order. Because this devil's running out of time, man. Egypt cannot continue going down this wicked-ass road. I'm going to read Isaiah 19 and 14 again. The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. And they have caused Egypt, which is America, which is spiritual Sodom, which is Babylon the Great in the Bible, right? What it says? And they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken woman staggereth in her vomit. right? Verse 15, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or the tail or the branch or rush may do, right? And the day shall be like unto women. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shake over it. Don't you see the fear right now? They don't want to be no cops no more, man. He said, I had a bunch of people ready to join the force. None of them came. Yeah, don't nobody want to be no motherfucking cop because they afraid. They afraid. They know their lives is in danger, right? Right? The Lord's removing that spirit from Egypt, the spirit of greatness, the spirit of authority, the spirit of power, right? Read again. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid, right? In fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh of hosts, which he shall shake over it. Yeah, it's about to get worse. It's only about to get worse.